Hi, Cancerian. Welcome to your unexpected reading for April 29th through May 28th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. And for the recommend a reader shout out, first of all, if you would like to go recommend a reader, there's a community post where you can. Please keep it to that one though, because when I can't move them around, so when you recommend another one, it's like then it starts to get all weird. I want to keep all the recommendations in that one post. But I have two for this one. It's there's two of them, Water Baby Tarot and Hustler Jones Tarot, and I will have their links in the description box below. So if you get a chance, go check them out and give them some love. All right, so this is for Cancer for April 29th through May 28th. Okay. All right, Cancer. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Having to be strategic. Okay. Wow, change. That wasted no time. Transformation. Transformation after an ending. This is a long time coming, this ending. This is, I mean, you've been either detaching or you've been dealing with processing an ending for some time, probably a better part of a year. Queen of Swords. If not, then this could be what you're beginning at this point. Could also be that you're done with it and this is the change that has come after this major processing. Okay, so Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, oh, Ace of Cups. Look at that. You don't see that every day. Ace of Cups, okay. Who are we dealing with here for Cancerian? Who are we dealing? Who's involved here? King of Wands. All right. So that could be Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But so we got the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. So this could be needing to make very wise decisions, needing to cut things up, needing to be very clear-headed and focused about what you want. This could also be an online relationship that you're going to start. What's this Queen of Swords about? Just Queen of Swords. Seven of Wands. Huh. Is this you being defensive and kind of getting this? Sometimes this is called the bitch card. Not gonna lie. So is this you? Are you conflicted about something? Are you feeling kind of defensive and you're? What's this King of Wands about? What's this King of Wands? Oh. And I say, oh, because it's like, you know what? I think you're getting to the point where you, okay, so we got the Death card. This is an ending. I think either you have done or you're getting to the point where you need to cut off an unhealthy situation, unhealthy attachment, meaning you need to make some decisions, very strategic decisions about how to extract yourself from an unhealthy relationship with somebody that just doesn't want to. That could be quite the diva. This could be male or female. So it's somebody that could be quite controlling or domineering, and it's definitely holding you back, or it's an unhealthy attachment to the relationship, and there could be cheating involved. We got the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords here. What's the Knight of Wands about for Cancerian? This Knight of Wands. King of Swords. So we got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. So this, it could very well be that someone is quite controlling and is not giving you the whole picture. They might not be truthful. They might be just, you know, actively having hookups or indiscreet liaisons with other people, and it's just, you're just like, you know what, I'm over it. This could be somebody that's just not very reliable or truthful, that it's their way or the highway, you know, just not, you two are not, this could be a married couple and there's affairs involved. There's just all kinds of not niceness going on, things that definitely are oppressive or are holding you back as a couples. There could be cheating. There could be just a sense of betrayal and deception. Someone just not, and this could be online affairs. What's this Page of Pentacles about? This Page of Pentacles. Is this you learning about something that you didn't know about that was being kept hidden from you? What is this? Alright, what's this Ace of Cups about? What? Ace of Cups. So we've got an unhealthy situation over here. We've got some, it's either online affairs and somebody being really controlling and domineering, and it's just not a healthy relationship, and the need to be strategic when you extract yourself and to stand your ground. And it's because quite possibly someone is very controlling, they're cheating, there's an affair going on. This could be Capricorn, this could be Sagittarius, this could be Gemini, it doesn't have to be. This could be Pisces or Cancer, this could be Scorpio, Libra. What's this Ace of Cups about? This is about an unknown offer, is it? This is about somebody offering very little in the way of connection, in the way of any kind of communication, any kind of, this could be money, this could be withholding money. What's this Ace of Cups about? This Ace of Cups. Huh. Well, you need to get out there and get your good, Cancer, that's for sure. What's this Page of Pentacles about, though? Yeah. So we've got, is this you learning about an affair? Is that what this is? Because this is hidden and this is passionate pursuit. So is this you learning about a hidden passionate pursuit? Is this about someone coming forward and letting you know that they're interested in you? I think this is you finding out about an affair, Cancer. I think this is you finding out about, you know, I mean, it could be you deciding to start to disengage and give very little to this. It could be that you pull back and you're starting to go inward and figure out what you want. But I feel like this is more like you figure out something's going on. You discover something that's been hidden. You find out about some kind of secret affair, basically, is what I feel like it is. And yet we have the Ace of... Is this about get out there and be social? That seems weird and disjointed. Okay, all right, hold on a minute. What's this? Hold on a minute. Confirmation card, please. Because this is, we got controlling, we got breaking free, we got the need to get out of here. I get that. But then we've got this Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the... That's the beginnings of the beginnings of learning, of study, of manifesting. Oh, okay, you're in a period of withdrawal and in a period of manifesting and starting to learn and figure out what you want to do next. And you're calling upon your intuition, and you're probably in a very intuitive, spiritual place right now because you're really trying to manifest and call forth your basically what you want and forward movement, and being able to literally create that out of nothing, because it seems like this person took a lot out of you, and there seems to be a lot of oppression and control here. And so you might not be in a place to physically move out. If you have and you're already, this is you starting to plan for the future. It's almost like this is the Magician card right here, because you might be, if you're still in the relationship, you might be attending to or giving very little and gone completely secretive about your new secret interest or your passion, like what you plan to do, how you plan to set out on your own. If you are removed from this situation, this is about you finally coming back online, so to speak. The system is rebooting, and you've gone inward. You're in a period of healing and sort of processing this emotionally, largely relying on your intuition, and you're just like in this really meditative, intuitive space, and you're beginning to manifest your next steps or your next phase in your life. So we've got this major ending here. What's this for? I need a confirmation card here. Cancerian. Okay, the heavy period's over. Yeah, we got disappointment with that Five of Cups. So the heavy period's over. You need to get out of your rut. You need social time. You need to be around people who love you and who are kind to you. You need to get the creative juices flowing again. This is the beginnings of that you're finally free, and you're able to find this like quiet space intuitively and just be like, what do I really want? What do I want to create? This is all about manifestation, and this is about the creative juices flowing and coming, I hate to say coming back alive again, but being able to be social and free and happy again. The emotions are starting to flow again. You're able to open up again. So creativity, community, friendship, all of that comes back after this situation ends. You poor thing. Oh God. Right, Cancerian. Lenormand. 2 cards for Cancerian, please. Lenormand. Okay, Cancerian. So we've got the book, and we've got clouds again. Ooh, the clouds have been coming up a lot. So this is all about hidden, something you learn. This is the Page of Pentacles right here. This is a book. So this is about learning what you didn't know about before. Discovering something being revealed, you learning about something that you did not know before. It could be that you're keeping something, what you're learning, what you're starting to create and manifest and learn about and do, you're keeping it secret from this stormy relationship. It could also be that you're learning things that you didn't know about this really stormy, sort of difficult, problematic relationship, but you're keeping it to yourself. There's something it looks like that you're discovering, even in learning about, either learning about or discovering about this relationship, and you're either keeping it to yourself or you're keeping what you're learning to yourself from this relationship. This kind of feels like you feel like you need to secret yourself away and extract yourself from this relationship, that it's just that and heavy, and you're like, oh, I need to get out of there. And this is the disappointment and the sadness that you've been feeling, kind of doubling down on that death right here. Just because this is a process, this is a heavy duty process, and you come out changed and transformed because of all that you've processed and been through. What's this death about? What's this death about? Yep, death of this relationship, this soulmate connection, this marriage, this definite union. What else for this death? Definite change in that. Yep. And perhaps there's like a bit of, along with this disappointment, you're just like, everything is pointless. Why? Like, this could be a lack of faith. This could be feeling like you're really relying heavily. We got the High Priestess and we got the Hierophant here, relying heavily on spirit or source to carry you through this very difficult, disappointing time, and trying to manifest and come back online, and either keeping what you're learning hidden because it's just not safe with this situation, or finding out about things about this relationship as you come back online, as you start to come out of this, as you start to be around people that tell you, no, it wasn't you, it was the situation you were in. Things shouldn't be like that. It was toxic. It was oppressive. You're okay. You're deserving of love. You can love again. You can be loved again. That sort of thing, which is all true. Alright, I'm only doing this one because I did it for the other ones. I don't want you to feel like you missed out on a message here, but it's almost like I don't want you to hear anything from this person because I don't think they were very nice to you. And it's almost like if they were to say, oh, I wish it could have been different. Oh, shush. You had everything to do with that. We were both miserable and you didn't help. So don't you tell me you wish it could be different. The time for that is over. I will not hear that from you. Shutting up. All right. What would Cancer's person say to them? What would Cancer's person say? Cancer's person say. You know, and this could be saying that you're going to meet somebody at some celebratory events coming up. You know, I mean, over here where I'm at, it's the weather's warming up, and there's a lot of usually graduations and weddings, and you know, just everybody comes out of their caves again because the weather's warming up. So it could be that you're gonna meet somebody with while you're out celebrating with friends, or while you're spending time with friends and in social settings. What would Cancerian's person say to them? What do they say to them? I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Okay, well, you go ahead, because you're not being very nice right now. So you go ahead and you do something else. You get gone now. Cancer's person. All right, Cancerian. Cancer. All right, Cancer. What else? What do they need to know? Okay, so when it's like this, I turn it clockwise. So. Two of Swords. So we've got 8 of Wands and 2 of Swords. I never know if that's reverse or not. I can't tell which one is supposed to be the first one up. Hang on a minute while I figure it out. Huh. Alright, this is 8 of Wands reversed and 2 of Swords. So this is no more movement forward, no communication, absolute stalemate, not moving forward, no communication, no anything. And these are kind of doubling down on each other. So um, hold off on any communication. Don't move forward. This, you might be feeling a little frustrated, certainly understandable. This is about just not blocking emotions, cutting things off, stalemate, nothing, no movement forward. No more. So now, wait a minute. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about this right here. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about with as far as involvement with this person, Cancerian. No more. You've suffered enough, right? So get your good. Start manifesting your good. This is coming whether you like it or not, but you might not see it or be in a position to realize it if you're still kind of being waylaid or weighed down by this situation. And this is all about making very strategic decisions to remove yourself from a very heavy, toxic, controlling situation so that you can finally start to breathe and come back online emotionally and figure out what your next moves are, all the while relying on heavily on faith and spirit to guide you. And this is what's coming: new love, new creativity, being supported, being loved and cared for, because you've kind of been through it. So I'd say you're due. Okay, Cancer, I hope this was helpful. Good luck with this. This feels really heavy right here. This feels pretty good. So please try to be around your friends and family as much as possible so you can just stabilize, normalize, and know that it's not your fault and that you have good coming and you're going to be okay. All right, I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care, okay?